Hey, what's up, Heteros and Homos? My name's Tommy Green. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and you are watching me, Tommy Green. In today's video, I'm going to be making myself a cake because I turned 20 today. So, yay, go me. I like cake, so I figured I might as well put my chef's hat on. I have all the ingredients for a cake, I think. I haven't made a cake in a while. So, I have flour, sugar, baking powder, oil, lots of butter, rainbow sprinkles because I want to make a funfetti cake, vanilla extract, eggs, and then I have food dye because I want to make rainbow icing for my cake because that would look freaking amazing. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I don't remember how to make a cake, but we're going to make a cake. Step 1. Put in 4 cups of flour. Whisk together flour, baking soda, baking powder and baking soda. Excuse me, I don't have baking soda. I only have baking powder. Is that going to affect anything? Probably. So we always want to do, when we're baking, we always want to do heaping things of everything. And then we can grab our knife. And I think it's backwards or forwards you go. Just so then that way we level it out. As long as we don't make a mess. And then that way, you get really nice level things. So there's 1 cup of flour, and now I just need to do that 3 more times and try not to make a mess everywhere. So I got my flour in my bowl, and the next step it says is to move the flour off to the side so we don't spill that everywhere. And then now we need to add our salt. Okay, salt's in. Baking powder. I need 2 teaspoons of baking powder. How very precise. It says I need baking soda, but like, I don't have that, so I'm not going to be putting that in. Then it says whisk it together and set aside. We have a spoon, so that will have to do. So we're going to stir her up. When you're a chef and you don't have a whisk, you can always use a wooden spoon and just fold it together. So folding motions is just going round the bowl and lifting it back up and into each other. Very gently, okay? Because I'm what? I'm a chef. And I will teach you how to make a cake. A funfetti cake. That's done. Just be very careful. Normally you should sieve your flour before you put it into a cake. I know that, but I don't have a sieve. So we're just going to do cups and we're just going to whisk it with the spoon to just incorporate some more air to it. Because an airy cake is a good cake. In a separate bowl, combine sugar and butter and mix it until super light and fluffy. How much sugar do we need? 2 cups of sugar and a little bit. Okay, so that's 2.5. And then it says we need a cup of butter. I just realized this is a really big bowl and that's not gonna work together, is it? And I probably should go get a bigger bowl, but I don't have a bigger bowl. So with the butter, we need a cup of butter. And the best way to get a cup of butter is just by putting it in there. And we're just gonna pack that in there. We have our cup of butter. This is really stressful. I'm just gonna grab our wooden spoon from earlier that's covered in flour, so don't mind that. And then we're just gonna cream these guys together. This will take a little bit.
Many months later.
Hi, how are you? After about 700,000 years, I finally kinda have it mixed together, I hope, enough.
I don't have like an electric blendy mixer thingy, my bobby, so we use spoons because we're low tech, but it does the same thing, just slower, and it builds up your muscles, which is also very convenient and very handy.
It says add eggs and egg yolks 1 at a time, beat batter until almost double in volume, very light. Okay, I don't have egg yolks, so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to substitute the 4 eggs and the 4 egg yolks for 6 eggs, because that there, I think, works well. I don't know, I'm not a baker, so couldn't tell ya. I need Rosanna to help me. I need Rosanna Pencil to help me bake my cake, because Okay, love salmonella. Love that. I probably just got shell into my cake. That's great. So mix this in one at a time. If I did get shell in there, it's just gonna add a little bit of texture. Is it a sprinkle? Is it shell? We don't know. That's okay, right? Oh, this is gonna take a while. I am good at like normally breaking eggs, like when I'm cooking in a frying pan, like it's no issue at all. But baking is just a whole different story, you know? One egg is in. Next step, do the other egg. Okay. Hello, sir. Excuse me. Okay. That one's a lot more easier. Oh my god, my little bracelets are getting in there. Rule number one, if you have bracelets in your cooking, just know it's a bad idea. But like, it works well, you know? Like, oh my god, I'm gonna be so proud when I make this cake because like, I've never made anything successful in my entire like baking career. Like when I used to make cookies would just turn out like pancakes or I'd burn them. The only successful thing baking-wise that I've made is like a mug cake. Because all you do is add milk. And that's it. And you put it in the microwave for a minute and 15 seconds and it comes out and it's perfect and it's done. But I'm difficult and I can't do that in real life, so everybody wish me luck. I feel like I'm on an episode of Nailed It where like I'm trying to make a cake and I'm like, this is what I'm trying to make and this is what I actually made. Nailed it! But I didn't. And I know I'm not gonna nail it. And if I do nail it, yeah! I'd be proud of myself. My arm is exhausted. Oh my god, this bowl is so full and I'm scared. Look at that. This is cake batter. Well, it's not because there's no flour in it, but it will be cake batter and it has almost doubled in size, which is great. I feel like my cake is gonna be very like different. And that's okay with me, I think. Oh my god. I'm a chef! Hello everybody and welcome to Green's Kitchen, the cooking channel on YouTube. Today you're watching me make a cake. As you can see,
I'm a chef.
Hello, should it do that? Should it look like my slime that I made last video? Probably not. This bowl, we're gonna add a little bit of the mixture at a time. And then we also need to add in our oil and our vanilla. So we're just gonna put in maybe a third of it. We're supposed to do this one into this one, but that's not gonna work. So we're doing it the other way and I hope it works. We need half a cup of vegetable oil. So I guess I'm going to add that into my egg mixture. It didn't mix well. Oh no, it looks like an oil slick. That's not okay. Oh, I'm making cookies. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This shouldn't be thick. But I still have like half a bowl of like egg stuff to add to it. So maybe, just maybe, it will turn into cake. Oh my god, I forgot to add the vanilla. No, I forgot to add vanilla. Oh, no, that doesn't taste good. So, I mean, half a bottle is fine, I think. Oh, you can really smell that vanilla. I think I made a mistake. But that's okay, it just means it's going to be super sweet, which is fine, because I like super sweet. But only in small moderations. It said mix until not lumpy, but it's really lumpy. So I think I need to add some more liquid. So, oh, as you can see, she's a thick boy. She's very thick. And she won't mix together. I mean, she is, but very slowly, and it's very annoying. I mean, we're very low tech on this channel. Okay, that cake batter doesn't taste that bad. Oh, it's very vanilla-y though. I think we should add some milk to it, just so it's not as like I added milk, but I added it all at once. So now I just have to mix it in there. This is gonna take a while to homogenize. Wow, that's a cooking term. That's a really big word. I'm using a really big word really early in the day. That is, not okay. Please mix together. I haven't ruined my cake. Mix up! Freaking mix. It's not mixing! Just mix together, please. That's all I wanted to do. Add half a cup of sprinkles. We have a fun cake. I am doing funfetti because, like, it's my birthday. And, like, I want my cake to be, like, amazing. So, yeah. Don't judge me. Nobody judge me, please. Oh, these are, you can definitely tell these are dollar store sprinkles. They have no crunch to them and they're very soft. It says it wants me to line my pans with cooking spray. But I don't have that. Instead, we have dollar store parchment paper. Now we're supposed to divide it into two things. So I think we're just gonna do half in here. Oh, it looks like half. And then we're gonna do half in here. I got these pans last night and I just gave them a rinse under hot water. So, like, I think that's okay. Oh my god, they're so good. Don't eat it. I'm gonna go put these in the oven and I'll be back to make some icing. But my cakes are in the oven, so as of right now, we are going to be making our buttercream icing. The recipe I'm following says it wants me like a cream cheese buttercream icing, but like, I just have regular butter, so. It says I need 2 cups, so I'm just gonna put the whole thing in there. Because I don't have time to measure that out, because I put my cakes on at 350, but I have a feeling they're gonna be done before then. Always, good rule when you put cakes in the oven, put a separate tray underneath just in case they overflow, so you don't ruin your oven and burn your house down. Really good tip. How much is 3 cups? Oh, 360 grams. Oh my god, perfect! Oh wow, we love dollar store goodness. Giving me just enough. I have a little like whiskey thing for buttercream. I can use it for buttercream, not for cake mixing, because it does the wrong thing for cake mixing. So we're just gonna put that in there. And on low, very gently, we're gonna mix this all together and try my best not to make a mess. Okay, that's a lie. We are going to make a mess. Actually, I'm going to do is I'm going to add the whole thing. We're going to swap back to a handy dandy metal spoon. And we're going to mix this together. And then, once it all mixed together, we can then grab our gorgeous little whiskey mabobby, just to whisk everything together to make it nice, white, and fluffy for my cake, which is in the oven right now. All I have to do now is whisk my buttercream together to incorporate some air into it. For 5 minutes, we're gonna mix this together. I whipped my buttercream together. I don't know if that's gonna be enough for my cake, but it is what it is. So I got some cute little dies from the shop. So what I figured I'm going to do is I am going to attempt to get into here, and then I'm gonna make like rainbow buttercream icing to go on top of that, which would be like absolutely amazing. So I have my little rainbow spread of icing on here. So what we do is we roll it up on each other. And once it's rolled up and you have a little burrito of icing, we go put that in the fridge to set. I realized I had the lights off for the whole video, but my cakes came out the oven and they whacked. And they didn't burn my house down. So they are cooling, so I'm just gonna rip off the parchment paper. I figured I might as well give you guys like a close-up like ASMR tingle with it. So I'm gonna flip it over and not break my cake in half. If there's any chefs watching that, they probably just had a heart attack watching me how I flip my cake. But my cake is flipped. As you can see, she has a little bit of a dome on, which means she's very dense because she didn't rise that much. I'm just gonna do the same thing here and flip it. If it was a proper cake, me touching it the way I have would have crumbled it. But, ta-da! So these need to cool at room temperature before I put my icing on. Otherwise my icing is gonna melt onto my cake. And that's not okay. But what we are going to do is we are going to chop the top off of our cake. I mean, you could use a really big knife, like a really big like bread knife, and just go thwomp with it. What sound effect was that? Like a cutting sound. That's what I wanted to have, but I was like whomp. Gonna put this plate right next to it. Yeah, let's do it like that, just so you guys can see it. And then slide this off onto there. Wow! Oh my god, that's so cool. I'm gonna try a bit. Oh. I got my 2 cakes right here. Because it is literally freezing outside, I'm gonna put my cakes outside so they can cool quicker. And I am going to probably eat all of this cake right here. I don't think this is enough to cover my cake, but we're gonna try. The cake has been cooling down for quite a while now, so I think I'm ready to start icing. I don't have an offset spatula, so what I'm going to be using is the back of a knife. But what I am going to do is grab a dollop of my icing and put just a little bit. Yeah, just a little bit in the middle. We're going to grab our handy dandy little knife. Make sure it is free of crumbs, because we do not want crumbs in our icing, because that is very bad. And we're just going to nicely ice our cake. Oh my god, I am so proud of this, because
I'm a chef.
I don't want a thick load of icing on my cake. I just want a little bit. Because don't forget, I'm adding some little like poops on top. Some little rainbow poops on top. What's really annoying with that is I used the wrong dye, and now because I've used the wrong dye, it's all mixing together and it's making brown. Look at them. Like, I don't want to put these on my cake. Like, look at them. They look like poo. They taste good, but they don't necessarily look good. Like, I have a cake. Like, I have a cake that didn't burn the house down for once with cooking. Okay, we have a cake that is somewhat ice, and I really want to put these on there because they look really cool. However, this does not look really cool because it does this, and then it just leaks everywhere, and then it sinks. I'm going to. Okay, wish me luck. Oh my god! Oh, I have a cake! Oh my god, I'm gonna put my candles on there, and then I'm gonna put it... No, wait. I should put this in the fridge to set before I put my candles on, so then that way it will stop the freaking dye from going everywhere. But I will do that later, but I do want to put my candles on there. So that's going to go in here. Oh, no, it's not. I made a cake, and it didn't fall apart. The only thing that fell apart was the icing on top because I used the wrong color of dye, but it tastes better than it looks. Like, look at that! I have a cake! Alright, heteros and homos, I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. If you guys did, please give this video a big thumbs up, and also leave in the comments down below a birthday cake or a present emoji, and hit that big red subscribe button right down below, and hit that post notification bell so you get notified every single time I upload a brand new video. And I will see you guys next time when I'm 20, when I upload a brand new video. Okay, bye! Oh my god, this is like an episode of Nailed It. It's like, here's what you were trying to make, and here's what we actually made. Nailed it! It's so bad. Like, look at the icing will split. Hopefully it tastes better than it looks. Oh my god. The only good thing on here are the candles, and that is the only thing that I didn't make. Okay, I'm done. See you guys next time I upload a video. Bye guys!